Dude.
You found a bunch of new reggae.
I did.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Mr. Gorbachev. Turn up this podcast.
I'm in this for the money and the pussy, and they're both falling off the trees.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 125 of the Reasonable Doubt Podcast. As always, we are your hosts, Eric C. Griff.
And Wagwan Joshy boy.
Yeah, Wagwan, Christian.
Wagwan Basti.
He's back. He's back in the motherland after his pilgrimage. What do they call it? Your birthright?
It is my birthright.
It's your birthright, like when the Jews go to Israel?
Yeah, kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah, how was it? How was Jamaica?
I loved it. It was a life-changing experience, all joking aside.
Yeah, it's a fucking dope thing to do. And you went for a long time.
Yeah, went for 10 days. And it was, yeah. Because I wasn't on a resort.
Yeah.
I wasn't on a resort. I was in Kingston.
Yeah.
For people listening who don't know. I stayed in Kingston. My friend lives down there. He lives...
Our friend.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Sure.
Well, he listens, so...
I like that you've got it set up so that I don't look that tanned.
Got the lights bright on this guy.
Yeah. So I look just as white as before. And this fucking... Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing?
Yeah, pick a light.
Is that one? Yeah.
How's that look?
There,
now you look a little tan.
I look a little tan.
Anyways, our friend lives down there.
Our friend lives down there. He works for an NGO. So he lives in Kingston. And I stayed in Kingston. We traveled around from there. We did spend a couple nights at out in Portland Parish.
Okay.
So it's like same as England. There's like parishes would be the equivalent to a province.
Yep.
Or a state if you're listening from the United States or whatever the fuck else. Like
or
it's
territories
a region,
if you're listening from Australia.
Yeah. Do they have territories there?
I think they have territories.
Okay, yeah. So it's like it's a region. It's
Yeah.
a parish. So Kingston Parish is the smallest parish, but it also contains like the most people.
Yeah.
Between Kingston Parish and I think it's St. Elizabeth is like where New Kingston and Uptown are. And that's like Kingston as a city is just over half the population of the country lives there.
Yeah.
It's a big city. But we went and stayed in Portland Parish. It's the wettest parish. It rains a lot, and it's rainy season right now, so it rains like
all day.
It's no, but it rains every day.
Okay.
Yeah,
I love that.
I like it.
I wish I could live in a place that rained every day.
It's like 35 degrees and 90% humidity all the time.
Just dumping rain
constantly, and and the rain is really nice because it does cool down when it rains, and then it heats back up.
Dry season must fucking suck.
I think dry season is a little cooler.
Okay, well, it makes
drops
sense.
Down to like 30.
Oh, nice and cold.
Yeah, honestly, 30 was all right. We had the AC on, and the AC was set for 26, and it was refreshingly cold.
Yeah. Well, you acclimate, right? Like anywhere. Yeah. You would acclimate.
Kingston's fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love it.
Was it your brethren?
Kingston. No, up in the hills.
Up in the hills was your brethren?
Yes.
Yeah? Did you feel at home?
I did. I almost cried like multiple times. No! There was multiple times where I was like,
I'm home.
I'm home. I was like, I'm
just in a country of people that smoke weed and chill. Fuck. My people.
Yeah, I was like, what happened? Why didn't I move here when I was like 18?
That was always the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just going to move to Jamaica.
Just move to Jamaica.
Become a Rastafarian.
Yeah.
They have animals, right? That are like their animals.
What do you mean?
Isn't that part of being a Rasta? Is like you choose an animal to...
I think you're thinking of native, like indigenous...
No, I know that, like spirit animals. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. I think there's something similar in Rastafarianism.
It might be.
I think so. I don't know much about it. It's a bit of a weird religion.
It's just Christianity.
Yeah, but with that spin. Yeah. There's always that little spin at the end.
It's the whole country's heavily Christian. I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
It is the most polite place I've ever been in my entire life. They are the most respectful and polite human beings I've ever encountered, ever.
Well, to you.
No, to everyone.
To
all
everyone?
the time. They're just like that.
Okay.
They're ultra, ultra polite.
Okay.
They have, like, leftover British colonialism in certain regards. So, like, they'll say, like, in the morning, they'll be like, hello, good morning.
Okay.
Like, hello, good evening, good afternoon. And they say hello, good night, and instead of good night being like good night,
Yeah, it's like
oh, good night. The same as like good evening.
yeah. A lot of other languages do that. That's
They
a weird thing.
address by time of day.
That's a weird thing that English does, where for some reason good night is like goodbye. Every other language and culture uses good night as like it's the same
nighttime.
thing as good morning
or good evening or whatever.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, so that was really nice. They're exceedingly polite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think part of the reason too is Jamaica with the colonialism thing. I don't think they had like a revolution.
They did.
Yeah, but I think it was much more polite than others. They just kind of like asked for independence and they were like, sure.
Yeah, in like 61 or 62.
Yeah, like late. They were like, we should probably be our own country, and the British Commonwealth was like, sure.
The
Fine.
Queen was like, yeah.
Yeah.
She was Queen of Jamaica for like 5 years, 6 years.
Yep.
Yeah, and then it was like, yeah, you know what, fair enough.
Yeah, fucking do thing.
And it went really well. It's fucking horrible little history lesson. I like, because we're talking about it, looking at, like, they got independence and then they had Michael Manley. So they have like two political parties,
Yeah.
PNP and the JLP. PNP is the equivalent to like a liberal NDP party.
Okay.
It's left-wing kind of socialist structure.
Yeah.
Like heavy on like socialist structures is a big thing, right? But it's still like very liberal.
Yep.
And then the JLP is their conservative party.
Right.
And Michael Manley is, I think, still the longest running. I think he's still the longest running prime minister in Jamaican history, and he was like prime minister for like 20 years.
Oh, do they not have like term limits or anything?
No, like not limits. No, I don't think so.
Like how many times you can do it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So like people just kept re-electing him because they loved him, and he was pretty close with Fidel Castro.
Yeah.
Started getting close with Castro when like Pierre Trudeau was being close with him, and the U.S. didn't like that, so they had Siega, who was ahead of the JLP and was not a prime minister at the time. And the CIA, this is a known thing, like the CIA went down and paid people in ghettos money and gave them guns and ammunition. And we're like, see those people? Make sure they don't vote. And literally started all-out war in Jamaica. And that's why through the like 70s and 80s, it was a brutally violent place.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think the CIA would do that.
They definitely did. And they do it all over the world. It's horrible.
All the time.
All the time. It's really fucked up going to a place where they are like, yeah, the CIA like fucked our country. They just railed it.
Yeah, it's one thing to like read about it and then to like meet people there and be like, oh, they fucked us big time.
Yeah, they're like, we fucking hate American politics. Fuck the U.S.
That's good. Well, welcome back to the homeland.
Yeah.
Welcome. What did you miss most about Canada when you were there?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I did not miss Canada.
What, if you were to stay there for like a year, what do you think you would miss most about Canada?
Roads without potholes.
Infrastructure?
Jamaicans,
A winter?
no, I fucking hate winter.
Yeah, but wouldn't you want a break from the heat?
It's
No?
never-ending summer. It's great. All the rivers are cold.
Okay.
The ocean's like a nice temp.
I saw that picture of you in the waterfall.
Did he? Or did
Yeah, that's going to be the...
Did he post it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be the episode art.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one.
The one where I'm like,
Yeah, you look beautiful.
yeah. So I think we can say his name, right?
Yeah, Liam.
Liam. So Liam's girlfriend, she took a picture and she was down there. It's like actually a nice like photo of her being like that. She's like, we're recreating that. So then I was like,
Yeah, you look good.
yeah.
You look good. You looked at home. You guys had a very romantic trip.
A little bit, yeah.
Did you ever like get to a point where it was like we got to calm down a little?
No.
No? There was never a point where you
No.
guys were like, you hung out all day. Liam had like a little bit of hair on his face that you had to like brush away. You guys got real close.
No.
No?
No, because we were just chilling the whole time.
Just chilling.
Yeah, we were hanging out, just
I
chilling,
feel like, okay.
drinking beers.
There's like, this goes for any trip with friends, right?
Yeah.
There comes to a certain point where you can't just be doing stuff all the time
You
because
gotta
it's
be-
exhausting.
yeah, just hang out.
You just have to hang out and do fuck all.
Yeah, we had a couple nights where we literally just like hung out having beers and watching movies.
Yeah. Like at some point you've got to do that.
Just do nothing.
Just do like, if you're on a trip with someone for 4 days, you kind of have to be doing shit the whole time.
All the time.
But once you hit that like 6, 7, 8 day,
Yeah.
you're like, all right, there's at some point like I can't talk to you.
Yeah,
like,
and
I'm
that's
gonna-
what happened. We would just like hang out, kind of shoot the shit.
Yeah, like you can be
watch it.
around each other,
Yeah.
but like I've done that, or like
Yeah.
like staying with your family. Like
We
I've
were like, I'm gonna fuck off. For
yeah,
an
like
hour.
I've stayed with my family for 3 days. We've just been talking in the living room. I don't have anything to say to you anymore. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna leave. Yeah.
I'm gonna like, I have to like just watch a TV show by myself for a second, or I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah. It's yeah, I don't know. Like me and Liam have hung out lots, and I didn't really get bothered.
That's good. I feel like your threshold is much higher than like mine.
Yeah, for
You,
sure.
I mean, yeah, you.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
vastly like value my alone time. You don't.
Yeah, I'm like, I can hang out with someone all the time.
No, I have a day to myself in like 3.5 weeks. I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, there was one day that he got to himself because I was hella hungover.
And did he leave you?
Yeah, I didn't get up till 3 p.m.
Whoa!
I know. So they have overproof rum there, right?
Yeah, of course they do.
Yeah. I didn't think much of it.
Yeah.
I didn't think much of like
That's like 50%, 60%?
65%.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't think anything of it. So I had some beers. Red Stripe, you basically drink and then you get to like this level. And then you just kind of coast along at this level.
Yeah, red stripe. That's fine.
It's Red Stripe, you're fine.
Yeah.
So I was coasting
So
at
I'm
that
just going to
level.
drink triples now.
So
Rest of the night.
I was like, yeah, well, I had all these beers. I'm fine to have like a rum and coke. So I had 2 double rum and cokes with overproof rum.
So 6 shots of rum.
And
equivalent.
that just threw me over the edge. Like, I went to bed and I was like, holy fuck. In like a half an hour, I'm like, wow, I was not fucking drunk a half an hour ago. And I am fucked up.
Yeah, there's an interesting point, and it's a sobering moment, but not literally, where you're like, you're drunk to the point where you gotta sleep. You know
You're
it.
like, I need to go to bed.
But you're so drunk that you're already dreading your hangover.
Yeah.
Because you're like, fuck, it's gonna suck so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, like I took an Advil and drank some water and I went to bed and I was like, that's not going to help in the morning.
That's gonna take a little bit of an edge
Yeah,
off.
just, yeah, like I'll be bearable. But I'm going to be really, really hungover. Weird thing, they don't swear.
No?
Jamaicans don't swear. It's rare.
Did you feel off when you would swear?
I didn't swear. I stopped swearing.
Huh.
Because it's like, they don't swear. They're so calm. Like, if they swear, they're fucking worked up about something.
Okay, you know.
You know, like, that's some serious shit. Yeah, like, they're upset. But
okay.
they're so chill all the time, man. Like, they do not
If
swear.
I lived in like a tropical paradise, I would be fucking chilling all the time.
You would be. It's nice, man. I love it there.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I totally...
Oh, what is this? Oh my fucking god.
Just for you.
Jesus Christ. Did you buy that down there?
I bought it at the Bob Marley Museum. I will say,
Holy
in my defense, this is the one that they all wear.
If you're just listening and not watching, it's a
It's-
wife beater that says "One Love."
I thought
Bob
it was
Marley.
a T-shirt when I bought it.
No,
so
it's not.
I wasn't stoked when I saw there was no fucking sleeves.
It says
I'm gonna
"One
buy
Love,
it.
Bob Marley," and then a print of Bob Marley's face with the Jamaican flag.
Yeah, this is like the one that you see people wearing.
So they still love him down there.
Oh, So during that war that I was talking about,
Yeah.
where there was all-out war going on, Bob Marley became a huge figure. Obviously, a like global figure of peace.
Yeah.
A well-respected global figure
Yeah,
of,
Robert
of
Marley,
peace, right? Robert Nesta Marley.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know his middle name.
That's okay. I'm a big Bob Marley fan.
Yeah.
So he did a concert for free in Kingston. He had left because he'd been shot in his home.
Yeah.
By paid CIA people.
Is that how that went down?
Yeah.
Okay.
From the Conservative Party because he was friends with Michael Manley. And he was like, I'm not political. He was like, I just like him and like he's a nice guy. It has nothing to do with politics. Like, we're just cool. And they didn't like that, and they fucking sent someone to shoot him, and they shot him in his house. They shot Rita Marley, his wife, had her dreads all tied up in a big hat, and someone came up behind her. This is how much dreadlock this woman had. Someone came up behind her and point blank chromed to the dome and shot her in the back of the head, and she had
the lock saved her.
She had a mild head wound and survived. She's still alive. She never died from it. It grazed her head, and they said it was because the dreadlocks were so much and so thick.
But it slowed it down.
Her life. It saved her life. Yeah, and then his tour manager also was shot. Like, it knocked her unconscious, so they thought she was dead, obviously. Point blank shot to the head, so they move on. He hears the shot and is like, what the fuck? And then thinks, oh, it must be a car backfiring or something. And then they come around the corner, and he's standing in the doorway, and they shoot his manager, and he jumps in front and takes one. He goes to the side, and it takes one to the elbow, and it's like was lodged in his elbow till he died.
Damn. Did tour manager survive?
Yeah, he survived as well. He was in much worse shape, but yeah. And so then he fled to Britain because he was worried about his safety, like the safety of his family and shit.
Yeah. So these people showed up to do a hit.
And
went 0 for 3.
0 for 3. And 0 for 3 point blank.
You're
shooting
in
a
the
woman
house.
in the head. You shot a woman in the back of the fucking dome
and you
and
fucked
didn't
it
kill.
up.
I just want to say, that's because Jah kept them safe.
If
you don't believe in Jesus after that, like, I'm not saying you have to believe in Jesus, listen to the story, but if I was in that boat and I was like, I'm growing this and I'm a Rasta and like, I believe in you, you get shot in the back of the head and survive and be like, Jesus loves me.
Yeah.
Jesus
I've done something right in the past life.
Something right.
Could you imagine, like, you think you've pulled it off? You're like, the next day you read the headlines, all 3 survive. You're like,
oh my God.
I gotta find a new job.
Yeah,
I'm not a good hitman.
So the guy who shot him came back to the house. He never turned him in. He came back to the house in the middle of the night one night, and Bob Marley said he walked downstairs and he saw someone standing there, and he opened the door and this man was crying. And he knew right away who it was because he remembered his face.
Yeah.
And he just forgave him and was like, it's fine, like, don't worry about it. Be on your way. And he let him go and never ever turned him in. They never ever persecuted anyone for the shooting. And he knew who it was.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
If someone came into my house and shot my wife in the back of the head, I don't know how much forgiving there would be.
Man, peace and love, bro.
Yeah, I know peace and love, fine.
One love.
Not that guy. He shot my wife in the back of the head.
Everyone survived. He believed in no violence. Truly, just peace.
Jesus, man.
I know, that's some crazy level of forgiveness.
That is some crazy level.
Yeah, that's... maybe
it's
he was
easy.
Jesus. Maybe he was
it's
Jesus.
It's easy to sing about one love before your wife gets shot in the back of the head.
He came out with the song after.
Yeah? Well, yeah, of course he did, but to truly live it, I don't know how you do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy, so you imagine, like, coming back in, your wife's like, who was that?
You're like... You tell her, she's like, you what? You some feisty Jamaican lady. 'Cause he
cried?
Yeah. What the fuck?
I cried.
Nah, man.
When I got shot in the head.
Yeah.
Did he die because he got like an infection in his toe?
That's what they say. It's not. He'd had a toe problem that he was getting seen. He was getting seen for it, and they didn't diagnose him properly. And then when he went in one day to the doctor, they had done some scans, and they were like, "You have cancer all throughout your body, and you're gonna die."
Oh,
like it was too late.
I thought he had like kicked a soccer ball and died from an infection.
No.
That's what the story is.
No.
I'm telling you, that's what all the white people think.
I know, it's so dumb. That's not what happened. Yeah.
Setting the record straight here.
Yeah, he had an infection and his toe was bothering him and he kept complaining about it, but he kept getting it seen and nothing happened. And then eventually they were like,
Oh, you have so much cancer.
he was having other issues. He was like, I'm having issues with energy, and they did tests and they were like, you are so full of cancer. Yeah, and you're gonna die.
That's a laugh
and then
at that. Cancer's not funny.
He like did kept touring, did some shows, and then he did his last show in like Pennsylvania, I think, and he just couldn't do it anymore.
Damn.
Yeah, unfortunate, man.
To make it clear, I wasn't laughing at the fact that he had cancer that was fatal. I'm laughing at the idea of a doctor being like, you're full of fucking cancer.
Holy fuck, you are full of it.
Like, I think as a doctor, you'd get to that point, though. You'd stop being so gentle about it. Because that's just
Yeah,
your
you'd
life,
be like,
right?
damn, you're full of
like,
cancer.
damn, I've never seen a man 80% cancer.
Yeah.
And that's you.
Crazy, man. He's 36 when he died.
How
That's
do you get
young.
cancer that bad? At 36.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Probably been bottling up all that fucking anger.
No, I don't think he was an angry person at all.
No,
He
well, he-
meditated every day.
Yeah,
He
that's
fucking
pushing it down.
No, he's just.
He's a
relaxed,
human
man.
being. He definitely
And he's-
got mad at small shit
He
sometimes.
would get mad at stuff.
But
he
he-
apparently, a notable thing, he was apparently very, very competitive.
Okay.
Like, he was a competitive guy. Loved playing soccer, and he was ultra competitive.
Yeah. But I'm saying he definitely got pissed off about small shit sometimes. But
Maybe
he
not, man.
rises above it and he's like, no, one love, we're chilling. It's all good.
Maybe not.
Maybe he was just really good at bottling things up.
Or maybe he was at peace, you know?
Yeah, sure.
With Jesus.
With Jesus. I can't imagine being that at peace.
With Jesus?
With Jesus.
I can't imagine being at peace with anything.
I know.
I mean, £1 a week, though, and you'd probably be chilling.
Yeah, true. Off the good weed.
No, it's different down there. Let me set this record straight.
No.
okay?
When I say good, I mean weed that I like, which means bad
Oh,
weed.
yeah. I loved the weed down there.
Yeah, because it's shit.
Yeah, it's like you get stoned, but you're not like fucked up. You
Yeah.
can like smoke weed
Because they
all
grow
day.
it outside.
Yeah, it's
they don't grow it
perfect.
in a lab.
And there's no fucking chemicals added. It's just weed.
Yeah,
It's so
it's not
good.
grown like cucumbers.
It's like $4 for a fucking 1.5 gram joint.
Okay.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Is it? It's technically illegal, is it
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
And no one gives a fuck.
You're allowed to have possession. You can't sell it. You can't have enough that it looks like you're selling.
Oh, okay. Like it's like decriminalized.
They don't care
or
though.
whatever.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no one gives
I
a
didn't
fuck.
realize. I was like,
Were you sketchy? Were you
no, I was,
smoking
no,
with a
no. I was like walking around smoking joints. Everybody does.
Mm-hmm.
But so I'm puffing a joint and like trying to get it going, and I'm like, and there's just fucking clouds of smoke going out. And then I go walking up. This guy comes walking up to me and Liam to talk to us, and I'm like, "Oh, what's going on, boss? Like, why on, bossy?" And he's like, "Oh man," and like telling us he's got this party thing, inviting us to. We're like, "Oh, okay," and I'm like, the whole time like just hit it. I'm like, "You want some? No, okay." And we walk away and we get in the car and Liam's like, "That was a cop." I was like, "What, bro?" He's like, "You just blew weed in a cop's face."
And the cop was just inviting you to a party?
He was just inviting us to a party. Yeah, he was chilling.
He was just throwing a party and he's like, there's two white
No,
guys.
there was like an event going on. And
Oh,
he's like,
okay.
He's like, "Yeah, here.
I'm throwing a house party. I'm bringing two white boys that I see.
It's going to be lit."
How many other white people did you see that weren't like clearly like on a tour?
Okay, not on a tour, maybe like 6.
Yeah? Just
There-
doing the shit you were doing?
No, there is about like less than 1% of the population are actual white Jamaicans.
Right. They
They're-
exist.
Yeah, they do exist, and they're different because they're like white folk. They look like us.
Yeah.
They all have dreads. But they're like, you can tell because there's no fucking around with that accent. Like,
Oh, yeah.
They're-
There's like, oh, Wagwan, but
and then they're like, "Yeah, we're going about yeah," and they start going. You're like, "Oh,
you're from here.
oh, you're fucking like from here," and like listening to them when they try to be more formal, like if they go up to the bar and they're like, "Hello, I'm thinking that I'm gonna have myself another cool pint red stripe, please," and you're like, Oh,
That's
wow.
you trying to not have
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's them. Like, they call it like it's the King's English that they teach
Yes.
in, right? That's like proper English.
Yeah.
So like they'll try to speak King's English when they're like out in public being formal,
Right.
but
they
it's
can't.
so thick, and it's like holy fuck. But patois, like you get up into the hills, man. Some of the patois is like,
Just like unintelligible.
man, like I can't understand it at all.
Yeah. Patois is weird.
Patois is a pidgin language, technically.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of different types of patois.
Yeah.
But because there's English in there, there's also French.
It's like Creole.
Like
almost.
Creole, like Acadian French.
Yeah.
Which no one speaks anymore.
Yeah, so there's weird, most of it's like heavy Jamaican accent on English, but then there's a bunch of terms that you like slowly learn. Duppy is ghost.
What are you learning about ghosts?
Little kids walked up and called me a Duffy. And I was like, why is it? And they're like,
You did not speak patois to these kids.
of course, yeah, you do. It's not like here where it's not cool. If you don't speak patois, they're like, the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, they all know English.
Yeah, but they're like, you're in Jamaica, like, speak patois, you fucking weirdo. They think you're an
Oh,
idiot.
so they're like the French.
No, they're like, if you're a tourist in Montego, then sure, they're probably like, what the fuck? But when you're, like, in Kingston or Portland, like, these are, like, just Jamaicans. So you'd be like, they came up and they were like, Duppy, Duppy. And they were like, white man. And then you're like, what? And they're like, Duppy, Duppy. And I'm like, what you say? And they're like, Duppy. I'm like, Duppy, Duppy. And Liam goes, it means ghost. I was like, wait, I'm not a ghost. No, Duppy. And they're like, ha ha. They like ran away. I was like, Jesus
Just
Christ.
call the kids the N-word.
Man, I will say, no racism there.
It's all black people.
No, but they're not racist towards white people. Like, they're not racist. And you talk to them about it, and they're like, no, man, you guys are influenced by the U.S., and the U.S. is a culture built on hate. And I will say this. I've now heard this from two opposite ends of the world, and they both have the same opinion. You talk to Nordic people, my buddy from Iceland, he's like, yeah, we don't have that. That's not a thing.
No.
He's like, that's an American problem. And, like, Canada has adopted an American issue. He's like, people just don't. Man, when you're in Jamaica, they literally just say, like, if you're walking by, they'll be like, ew, white man, white man.
Yeah.
Because you're a white man. It's not racist. They're just like,
It's a signifier.
you're a fucking white guy. Hey, white man, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you stick out a bit.
Yeah. But if there's, like, a group of white people, like, I was talking to one guy, and there was a tour group there, and he was like, oh, yeah, like, I know the one guy there. It's like, oh, okay. Who? And he's like, the black one. And like, it's very matter of fact. Like, oh, there's a Chinaman up the road. I asked for Advent. He's like, oh, Chinaman up the road has a thing. You go in there. It's like, all right, okay, cool. Like, you know, they just fucking don't think about it the same way.
Okay.
We put way too much weight on it here.
Yeah, I think so.
We do. It's too dumb, man. White. If someone's fucking white, you can call them white. If someone's black, you can be like, that's a black person.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off.
I think there's history.
There's history there, man.
Yeah, I know.
Sugar plantations and shit. Like,
Yeah, true.
They just, you know what they did? They were like, yeah, now we have independence, and like, we're not gonna hold on to a bunch of hatred and let it poison us.
Mm-hmm.
They literally talk about it and are like, yo, you let it poison your mind. You let it poison
Maybe
your
they're
mind.
just chiller people.
They are. I love it. I'm going back.
What were the cigarettes like in Jamaica?
Pall Mall, Craven A is
that what they
harsh.
smoke?
They smoke Craven A.
Yeah. That is funny. If you
Craven
go
A
to
is
other
rough.
countries, there's always Marlboros everywhere you
There's
go.
no Marlboros.
Are there?
Didn't see any Marlboros.
Oh, last time Liam came back, he brought us some.
From Dominican.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Most places in the world will have Marlboros. They'll have like Camels
Yeah.
and shit. But then there's always the like one type of cigarette that locals always smoke.
Yeah, it's funny. So we had Pall Malls. We were smoking Pall Mall Red.
Yeah.
Because that's like the only American cigarette really you can get there.
Yeah.
And we bummed one to this person we were hanging out with. They were Jamaican. And Dion's like, can I like bum a smoke off you? And we're like, yeah. pass him a Pall Mall, and Dion takes like two drags of this. Is like,
It's gone.
oh, that's awful. I'm like, what? She's like, oh, no, that's shit. I'm gonna go find us some smokes. I was like, what? She's like, no, man, what is that? Palma? American garbage. Like, walks away. They fucking hate it, like, because it tastes like chemicals, right?
Right.
They don't like it. They like tobacco.
Right. I like chemicals.
Yeah, I like chemicals.
I like chemical cigarettes.
Yeah.
I smoke menthols, so.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I like menthols.
I love menthols.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, fucking...
I'm glad you had a good time.
I'm gonna go back.
Yeah?
Yeah, we should go.
Yeah, I'd probably go.
Yeah, I have to take the wifey.
Yeah, you do. You can't do 2 boys trips with it.
No, but the issue is, like, I'm going to go there and just have to fucking play defense the whole time, which I don't want to do.
Ah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's going to kind of
Yeah.
ruin my trip because they love white girls.
Yeah, they do.
They love white girls.
Yeah, but she's not like a big white girl.
Doesn't matter.
That
like-
stereotype? Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That one is so
They
true.
love big white girls.
Why do you think? Why?
Huh?
Why do you think?
I honestly don't know.
Don't know?
I don't know because, like, there's lots of thick girls there.
Yeah, but they're not thick white girls.
But they're not thick white girls. Like, okay, you want me to be honest here?
Yeah, be real.
I especially don't understand it because a thick Jamaican girl has a big booty and big titties, and they're, like, most Jamaican women are very, very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, very pretty face. And when they're bigger, they still have big titties and big ass, and, like, not that much in the gut.
Right.
But the white girls they like are built like Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? Like, you have far better selection here. If you just like thick girls, like, this is the fucking place to go.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, what do you... Like, they're going after girls with, like, literally no ass and no titties. They're just big white girls.
And they love it.
And they love it. And it's like, what's the fuck? I don't understand.
Have you heard of the sex tourism in the Caribbean?
Oh, no, what do you mean?
Like, lonely, bigger white women
We'll just go there.
will go there. It's like how, like, single dudes will go to, like, the Amsterdam shit.
Yeah.
Or, like, Thailand or whatever and look for specific sexual stuff there. There are a group of a certain type of, like, single, bigger white women that go down to, like, Jamaica and the Dominican and all that, and then they just, like, find male hookers.
Yeah, I don't even think they're male hookers. You just go
What?
to a club.
Will you buy them, like, food and shit?
Yeah, they
like,
just take
it's
them out.
awful.
They just take them
They'll,
out.
like, hang out on the beach and, like, very poor men will come up and just be like, buy me dinner and I'll fuck you for 12 straight hours.
Yeah.
And they will.
I brought back
Yeah, what'd you bring back?
this shirt. But I brought back 2 bottles of Magnum.
Okay.
It's a
Is that
drink.
their rum?
No. They're little drinks. Any Jamaicans listening or anyone who knows anything about Jamaica or has lived in Jamaica, you'll know that... Oh, did I have it on? No!
Would you have it on?
The both sides.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it'll be
I
okay.
can figure that out, yeah.
Sorry, I just changed it. I realized the color was weird. So they have these bottles called Magnum that are, it's like a tonic mulled wine.
Okay. Ew.
It's really good on ice. Tastes like fruit punch.
Okay.
Over ice. But I didn't believe them. I thought they were fucking around. And they're like, "Oh, don't drink that, man." I'm like, why?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I was like, "Why not?" And they're like, "Well, cause like, it's for fucking." And I was like,
Oh.
"What?" They're like, "It's all natural, but like, there's a picture of a dude railing a girl from behind as the thing." I should have brought one. So
You should have,
so you
yeah.
can see it. Yeah, but it's
It's an aphrodisiac.
I like that's what they say, but it's all natural. So I was like, how much of an aphrodisiac could it really be? And they're like, if you're gonna try it, have half, because you're still gonna get a raging boner. And I was like, man, I'm gonna just drink the drink. Like, if I'm buying it, I'm drinking the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I did.
Instant?
I had to sleep on the couch. I had a little pad beside Liam's bed, because his room had AC,
Yeah.
I had to sleep on the couch.
No.
I swear to God. Yeah, it was bad. like, not to be graphic, people, but
No,
like,
be graphic.
one of the, like,
Hardest dicks you've ever had.
yes. Yeah, like, solid. Yeah, like, fucking, like, ready. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm texting the wife and I'm like, send nudes. And she was like, go to sleep.
Liam, I'm so sorry. I have to jerk off in your bathroom before I go to sleep. I can't not.
Dude, I had to jerk off twice.
No!
I swear to God.
You jerked off?
Twice, yeah.
You jerked off in Jamaica?
Yeah, multiple times. And he went, at the moment he left the house and was gone, I was like, yeah. It's warm, you feel great, your dick looks awesome. You know?
Does Liam know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you told him?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, at the end.
Every time you left the room, he just downed a Magnum and jerked off.
Dude, it was crazy though. I was like, wow,
That's a nuts thing to do, is take an aphrodisiac to jerk off.
Dude, I didn't think that it was legit.
They're
like, it's natural, man. It's natural. Because they don't like Viagra and shit like that, right? So, like, no, it's natural. And you can just buy it at bars. It's just in bars and grocery stores. It's a fucking in the beer.
So, why not?
So, yeah, I was like, it's not going to be that strong. No, it was. I was like, holy fuck, man. Like, I can't go to sleep.
You're like laying on your stomach, like hovering.
Like, just my waist off of the bed.
Yeah, because if you're laying on your back, it's too obvious. You're like fainting.
Just stick it between the couch cushions.
I can't believe we don't have that here in a non-prescription sense.
Like, why is that not a thing? That is just a thing, guys.
Because, like, everyone knows, like, gas station boner pills are lies.
Are lies?
They're lies. They don't work.
Yeah.
There's no way. Like, the horny...
I've never had one.
No. I think I've had horny goat weed one time and it did nothing.
Okay.
I think all it does is, like, get your blood flowing a little bit. But most of the time, it's a placebo thing. It's like you think it's working, so it kind of does.
Yeah.
But I hear this stuff out of, like, some states. They call it... It's like a honey. Have you heard about this?
No.
And it comes in, like a ketchup packet. And you, like, rip a little hole in the top, and you, like, eat this honey thing, and that's supposed to do what you're talking about?
Really?
Yeah. They should just make, like, fucking juice.
Yeah,
Just,
I don't know why
fill
they
every
don't.
convenience store. You'd sell out like crazy.
Dude, I brought back 2 bottles, and I was like, man, I wish I could have 40 of them.
I wonder if there's a way to import them.
I'm going to try to buy them. If I can buy
They're
them...
alcoholic, yes?
Yeah.
Talk to the LCBO.
If I can buy them, I'm going to get them for you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I would like
so
that.
you can
I don't
try
need
it.
any help, but thank you.
No, but you can try because
Yeah, I
it's
wanna
fun.
know.
It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can talk to the LCBO. They'll buy shit for you. It's like the minimum order is a case.
Oh, we'll just split a case.
You know, split a case.
Yeah.
You just go, there's this stuff in Jamaica, I want a case. They'll be like, cool, give me 3 weeks.
Really?
I don't know if, because they probably know there's Jamaicans here that are dying for it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, that's the fucking juice. You can't have that. But we should try. I would have some.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I was shocked.
Yeah?
I was shocked. Yes.
Did Liam know about this beforehand?
Did he know about it?
Did he know about it?
No.
He didn't know that that's what that does.
He knew that it was a thing, but he didn't know if it actually worked.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, I want to see a picture of the
Here,
bottle.
I'm gonna... Magnum. It's called Magnum Drink.
That's so funny.
Yeah, Magnum Drink. Here. You can buy it on Amazon.
No way!
Yeah,
You can't get booze delivered through Amazon.
apparently you can.
Buy some.
You can buy it on Amazon.
How much is it?
$50 for a 3-pack, which seems insane. They're like $3 there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right? There's just a dude railing a girl from behind on the...
Vigerton is what it's made with.
Yeah, that's literally just like some vitamins and minerals.
Oh my god, he's grabbing her tit on the front of this.
I know. And if you look close, the shading is very like...
He has a penis.
Yeah,
They
and
shaded
there's
his
a nipple.
16.5% alcohol. It's
I
wine.
know. It's wine. It's mulled wine.
Tonic wine.
Yeah.
Is it like carbonated then?
No, but it's good on ice. Like you just pour it over a cup of ice and it's really tasty. They also have sorrel.
Oh, that's a 2-liter bottle.
Let's see. Wait, what?
That's why it's that much for a 3-pack. If you look, it's 2,000 milliliters. The fucking 2-liter of fuck juice?
All right, I'll buy that for $50.
Yeah, I'll shoot you 30 if you give me one of them.
Dude, I will buy that. Can you? Yeah. Wow.
After the pod, we'll buy a bunch of Magnum.
Yeah, we'll look into it. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
If you see me walking funny down the street, just know I'm off the Magnum.
You literally just have like a little cup of it. The bottles are little tiny stubbies. They're mini stubbies
Okay.
that you buy everywhere there, and they're like $2-3.
That might be a 200 milliliter then. I might be reading it wrong.
Yeah,
if it's a
that's
tiny
what it
little
is.
stubby, yeah.
They're 200 milliliters. That makes sense. They're just
Yeah.
a tiny stubby.
If you see me crushing Magnums in the park, you know it's
Yeah.
about to go down.
Yeah, for any of the single guys out there, get yourself a 3-pack of Magnum, down one of those,
Yeah.
Give
and
some
then
girl-
go find a girl.
then go to the club.
You'll hook up with anything.
You will. I think you must start to emit pheromones or something.
You must.
Yeah.
Why is there no like performance enhancers for fucking? I'd like that's not prescription.
I think
you know what
because here it's like they don't. I think because here guys are like too macho. Like, I don't need fucking help. You just
I mean?
said it,
Oh,
right?
that's true. Yeah,
I don't need
yeah.
any help. Down there they're like, yo,
I'll
a
take all the
harder
help.
boner? Sure. Yeah.
There's there's a Puritan thing here.
Yeah.
I think where people don't like talking about fucking in public.
Yeah. Where's
People don't like talking about it there.
you know what I'll say?
Or here.
Women are very, very reserved down there. They don't
Yeah?
talk about it. No.
No, the guys do though.
Guys do. Girls don't talk
Is
about it.
they always talking about fucking?
No. But they'll joke with you and be like, you're not fuck it right. You're not fuck it right, buddy.
No, I know I'm not.
I'd be like-
compared to a Jamaican man, I know I'm not fucking
and
right.
I'd be like, we were joking with some people. I'm like, I eat pum pum, and they're like, nah, you don't go down and eat the pum pum. Like, yeah, eat the pum pum. They're like, my white boys, these white folk, them white
do
man
they
eat
not?
them.
Do they not eat pussy?
Some of them do, but
They
a
all
lot
do.
of-
They're lying.
No, a lot of them don't. They won't do it.
That's so. They expect blowjobs though. I bet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know how.
They
For
get
some
away with
reason,
it.
no, I don't know how. There's a lot of the world that considers eating pussy gay,
Yeah, it's
and
gay.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's literally as close to a vagina as your face can be.
Yeah, but it's gay. Like,
Why is it? Because why is that gay?
I honestly don't understand it at all.
Is it a macho thing? Like,
It is.
because it's not about you.
Yes, it's Jamaica. Very much has like a macho man culture.
Okay.
Like I'm a macho guy. I fuck it right, you know. But as a result, they like will pound a pussy. You know,
Yeah.
like that's their culture. Is they want to go to town.
Okay.
You know, but they won't eat pussy. No,
That's
you don't eat the
nuts.
pum pum.
No.
Also, pum pum's way nicer
I've been thinking about it.
than vagina. Vagina.
That's like push my glasses up. Vagina.
The vagina or pussy
That's so.
or coochie.
Yeah, like there's no good nicknames.
There's no
for
pum
the
pum's
female-
pretty good.
Pum pum's good. Guy anatomy has great nicknames. Cock, dick,
Cock, dick,
Johnson,
hammer, Johnson. Yeah, Johnson.
hog. Those all rock. Every nickname for a vagina is awful.
Yeah, when girls call it their cookie, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is
Kitty
wrong with
cat?
you? Yeah, my little kitty cat. I'm like, I'm gonna vomit on this phone. Don't sext me that.
Ew! Don't
Ew! Oh my! I'm on my way over, but you're disgusting.
Yeah, you're turning the ignition. Stop it.
Stop! You're gross.
And then like it goes too far. There's like it's too cute. Like when you try to make it too cute, that's gross.
Yeah, I'm not into the cutesy.
But then if you go too far, it's just fucking vulgar.
Yeah.
Like gash.
Oh.
Like that's fucking awful.
Oh God.
And it's gross and it's
It's
demeaning.
gross and it is demeaning.
Yeah, and I'm not that guy. I'm a sweet
No.
guy. I'm a swell guy.
I say vagina or pum pum.
I say
I'm just gonna go with pum pum.
I say
forever
that.
now. You know what I do?
I allude to it.
You know what I do like
I'll
down
be
there?
all over that.
They say they'll be like, "Oh, Wagwan Empress."
Call him Empress.
Empress. Yeah,
Ooh.
if you like.
Well,
kinda-
we say Queen, right?
Yeah, but I say if I say someone's
You
a
do
queen,
not-
I say it to a gay guy.
It's like a gay guy and my wife.
I'll be like, that's a queen, you know? Yeah.
You can't call your wife an Empress.
Man, I'm gonna start doing that. I like it. It's fucking respectful.
It is respectful, but it's not you.
To be like, wow, go on, Empress. Or a baby gal.
Baby gal. I like baby gal.
gal.
Little mama.
Little mama. Shouty.
Shouty?
Little mama does work.
I love Little Mama.
Yeah. You got me on Little Mama, and I like it.
I love Little Mama.
Yo, what you doing,
Shouty,
Little Mama?
Shouty always hits.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
And it always gets like the eye roll. But
We
it's
say this, we literally only say it to each other.
No, I call my...
Lil Mama?
I have. And Shouty. Say it all the time.
I
And it's
say it
always like
too,
an
but-
eye roll, but it's like
Yeah,
a
it's-
fun eye roll. You know? Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's fucking
It's
great.
because I throw the voice on.
Yeah, yo, what up, Lil Mama?
What's up, Little Mama? Like, that's not me. I'm not that smooth. What's up, Shouty?
Fuck.
Just like, I'll do it in front of the family too. It's great. She'll be like talking to her parents, like, "Yeah, we're gonna go out for dinner tomorrow night. Like, have a date night. Where do you want to go?" I'm like, "Shit, shorty, I don't know. Anywhere you want.
Where you going?
Wherever you go, I'll follow." Little mama,
Lil Mama.
little mama.
I love it. What you been up to?
Fucking missing you.
We were joking about that when you called me annihilated.
Yeah, I missed you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, way to bring it up. It's an embarrassing moment for me.
You called me Josh called me annihilated.
I was so drunk.
He was so drunk he missed me a lot and was like, I bought tickets for Thursday night. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. We're going to go to this show Thursday night. And then I thought about it for like 5 minutes. And I was like, I fly in Thursday morning. Like,
We made these plans to hang out all day on Thursday.
no, we did to hang out all day, record a podcast. And then I had to go home and spend the day with Bree, right? The night with Bree. Because she was going to be at work. The idea was while she was at work.
Okay. It was a
Yeah.
miscommunication. I got really drunk and I got sad because the Oilers lost.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that's what we should talk about. Some sports.
Yeah, so I'm
real
sitting
quick.
here with like Chris and our other friend,
Yeah.
annihilated. The Oilers just lost. He's just pounding limoncello, and I was like, man, I wish Chris was here. I
Yeah.
gotta call him. And then I'm sorry I called you a pedophile.
Yeah, I was like, oh, sorry, man. Like, I can't. Pedophile. What the? What does that even mean?
And I'm like looking at my phone, and you're like, yeah, I can't. I have to hang out with Bree. And I was like, oh man, like he can't come to the comedy show. And our buddy across the room was like, call him a pedophile. I was like, yeah, that'll do.
That's a great response. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then I think he just texted you and said shame.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I missed you. Yeah, we don't have to talk about it too much. I was drunk and vulnerable.
Yeah, we knew because I hung up the phone. And I was like, what the fuck was that? They're hammered. And Liam was like, he misses you.
I did.
Like, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I missed home a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was a good
missed you.
time there. Yeah. You should come.
I can't.
Why?
Because according to you, I'd say something.
Yeah, that's why I can't be my dad.
I know. Yes. Anyway, speaking of sports, a guy at work has exception to you talking about Bouchard being a lazy sack of shit. I think you mentioned on an episode. So
I did. Who was mad about that?
I'll tell you after. I don't want to use his name.
Okay, yeah, Bouchard's piece of shit. He was a lazy crack ass.
Okay. He said he was upset. He messaged the podcast account about how upset he
Really?
was and asked me to take you to task for it. So
Well,
they're all sacks of shit. They lost
yeah, I mean, proof's
To
in the
a-
pudding.
to a hockey team on the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's what I'm gonna say too. Like, outstanding. I want to give kudos where kudos is due.
Those 3 games?
Outstanding performance. Massive wins. You kicked fucking ass. You kicked ass for 3 games.
Yeah.
And I do mean like you fucking handed them their own cock on a silver platter and made them eat it. Yeah, that was brutal. But that last game, I
not have any of the ferocity.
I said it by the end of the first period. I looked to my buddy and I said, they lost.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, there's
when it was
2
like
periods.
1-1?
Yeah, he said there's 2 periods. And I said, that was a lucky goal and they've lost. They're going to lose this game.
Yeah.
And he was like, no way, man. I'm like, here's something that bothers me with hockey.
Okay, because I'm not a hockey fan either, so I might agree.
Okay, good. As someone who like doesn't watch hockey all the time, it is the only fucking sport where a totally acceptable thing to do is to take the object of the game and just fucking yeet it to the other side.
Yeah.
And then be like, hopefully that works out.
Yeah, I
you
know.
fucking moron.
I hate the dump and chase.
I hate the dump and chase. It's a terrible strategy and it doesn't work. You know who does that? The fucking Leafs do that. And they lose.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you know what teams kick ass and win games? Teams that never give up possession of the puck.
Yeah.
Though I don't need to watch every fucking hockey game to know that when I'm watching a team not give up possession, they're going to win the fucking game.
I hate the dump and chase. I hate it so much because half the time you just give it to a defenseman who just fires it back out anyways.
Yeah.
Or passes it up.
Or passes up and then that team scores on you and you're like, oh, wow, I guess that was a bad strategy.
Yeah, you just have to hope that it goes all the way around and back. Like, that's stupid.
It's so dumb.
I also hate the point in every hockey game, it happens all the time, where it's the puck is in the corner and there's a guy standing right in front of it, blocking the puck with his skates, and 3 other people are just fucking digging at him for like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
That's such a... The
It's
point
so
of
dumb.
hockey is that it's supposed to be fast-paced and movement and
it
speed.
pisses me off.
And why would you just stop the game like that? I don't know how you fix it.
You kick it out. Kick it out. Let it go.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate that aspect of hockey.
I can't stand it. And I gotta say, just to dunk on the Oilers a bit here, when he dropped his fucking stick, when the goalie had no goalie stick, and you fucked up 3 shots in a row and couldn't put a fucking goal in, you deserve to lose that game. You deserve that loss.
Yeah.
You took it in the ass. Get fucked. That's how I feel about that.
For a second there, I was like, Canada. Right? It's big. The cup comes back to Canada.
Cup's
and then
coming back.
The second they
And
lost...
for the first time in a long time, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
First time in a long time that a Canadian team has had the most Canadian players.
Yes. So I was like Canada for a moment. My heart swelled. Right? I was like, this is big. This is the country. And then the second that 3rd period ended, I was like, I woke from a dream. And I was like, I was cheering for fucking Alberta?
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah, McDavid carried that team, and I honestly think he might leave. He's not from Alberta. What's he doing out there?
No, fuck it. Why would you purposely live in Alberta?
I
Fucking
don't know.
sucks.
I don't know
out there.
who does that intentionally.
Yeah, I know. It was like I woke up from a bad dream.
Yeah.
I was like sweating. I was fucking cheering for Edmonton, Alberta?
Yeah.
Who am
They're
I?
crackier than here.
I know. What's wrong with me?
All right, in positive news, because we only got a few minutes left.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry. I'll stop dunking
In
on over.
positive and awesome news, I watched a couple cricket games because cricket's huge in
Cricket
Jamaica.
rocks.
Yeah, I watched...
Did you go like live?
No, I watch on TV.
Right.
And like people get hyped.
Yeah. Cricket
Yeah.
rocks as a game. I
It
love
is
cricket.
really fun. I enjoyed watching cricket.
Did you pick up on the rules?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I got what was going on.
It's closest to baseball.
Yeah.
Is the closest thing.
Yeah. The wickets are like a cool scoring system.
I like the wickets.
Yeah.
I like cricket a lot.
Yeah. I watched Pakistan play
They fucking love cricket.
Pakistan versus Australia, and it was a really good game.
That was a good... Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then I also watched... Did you watch Canada Argentina for the... what's it called?
The Capo Americas?
Yeah.
No, I've been watching the Euros.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
The Canada Argentina game was good. Canada won.
Yep.
Argentina won, sorry. But apparently Messi made some racial comments because we have like Jamaican players on the Canadian team and made some like very racist comments mid-game and got called out for it afterwards.
Oh, I would love to dunk on a Hispanic dude right now.
Dude, right? It's such a racist game. Soccer is such a racist game.
It's incredibly racist.
It's so racist.
It's incredibly.
It's crazy that they're so racist because the best players in the world are not white.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like France, chunks of Africa are considered France proper.
Yeah.
Or were at some point, right?
Yeah.
So, like, the France team is always full of Algerian dudes. Always.
Yet they're racist as fuck.
And the French fans are so fucking racist to these
Throwing
people.
bananas on the field and shit. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's tough.
And the best news.
Yeah, sorry. We got sad again.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Boston Celtics won the fucking
they
NBA
did.
Finals. And I watched it in Kingston. Fuck yeah. That's me jerking off for all those you just listening. Yeah. I was
For all of
fucking
you
stoked.
that are listening in the car.
In the car.
Listening
in the car. Boston won. Suck my cock.
Yeah, speaking of racist sports fans,
Yeah.
the Celtics won a fucking NBA championship.
Oh, God. I fucking love it. I love the Boston Celtics. I was so
Did they
fucking
sweep
happy.
too? Was it 4-0?
No, it was not. No.
No? Okay.
They didn't sweep. What?
I thought the Celtics swept.
No, they lost one game to
Oh.
the Mavs.
Okay.
Let me see.
Well, Boston's more of a basketball town than
Because
Dallas.
I did miss a game. Yeah, 4-1. They lost
4-1? Okay, so a dominant performance.
Dominant. You know why? Luka, you fucking doughboy. Get the fuck out of here. Trying to carry your team with offense. You got to play defense, you dumb motherfucker. Yeah, let me rip on Luka for a second. Yeah, I'm picking up the fucking mic, dude. You know what? You gotta play defense. You gotta fucking not be such a goddamn doughboy. Stop eating Burger King. Go to the fucking gym. You look soft as fuck, bro. I'm soft as fuck, and I would kick your ass. Fuck you.
I don't know if that's true.
Probably not, no. And honestly, I bought your shoes. I'm actually a big Luka fan.
You really said that with your chest.
I did.
What if he's listening?
I did. But I'm going to be honest, I love Luka Doncic. Big fan.
Call him a doughboy.
He is a doughboy. Have you ever seen him?
No.
He's soft looking. He's a doughboy. He does need to harden up. And reality check, you do need to play defense. Kyrie Irving even was playing defense, and like he notoriously doesn't play that good of defense. He's just great ball handler. But like, not like that. Don't be gay about this. But like,
You are looking at two ball handling doughboys.
ball handling doughboys.
That would have been such a good name for the podcast. Ball handling doughboys. How did we figure this out? 125 episodes.
Oh my god, ball handling doughboys.
Yeah, congrats to the Celtics. I'm sure Mark Wahlberg is really happy. Who's
Ben
that?
Affleck.
Ben Affleck. I bet he's
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. All those fucking losers. I bet they're all happy. Have you seen how fucking weird Mark Wahlberg is now?
No, what do you mean?
He's got like a streetwear brand that's all about Jesus.
Oh, he's been religious for a while.
Yeah, but
Most people who are very successful are religious.
Yeah,
in some
I know,
capacity.
and it's strange.
It's almost like God's helping them.
Almost. But I don't know how many of these are like, yeah, I just grew up religious, I'm still into it. Or they're like 45 and nothing fills the void anymore.
And they just get into Jesus.
And it's like you either fuck kids or get really into Jesus.
yeah,
Or probably both.
I think that's what it is, honestly, is it's like you either get into Jesus or
You get into partying.
or you get into like fucked up parties with Jennifer Aniston where you're fucking children, you know?
Yeah. I actually think like you do both. You start with the partying.
And then you're like, this
And then
is fucking
at some
bad.
point it either kills you or you're like, I need to like devote my life to Jesus because I have done so many rails of coke off of assholes.
Yeah.
That like I can't. There's never gonna be a new
Yeah,
experience in my life.
too many 16-year-old girls have fed me cocaine.
Yeah, like I can't do this anymore. The guilt eats at you too much.
And then
and
just
you're
go
like,
to
what do I
Jesus.
do? I'm not gonna go to therapy because that's gay.
Yeah, you can't go to Islam
You can't go to Islam unless you're
because
like
they're
black.
not going to just forgive you. No. And then you can't go to Buddhism because they also don't just forgive you. So you go to Christianity because
They'll just forgive you if you like
you.
admit it and are serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
then you're good.
You can go to the Nation of Islam if you're black. It's like different than mainstream
Yeah, but they don't have
Islam.
forgiveness like that.
No, but I think you serve a higher power. That's what you try to go to.
Okay.
Because you're not gonna like
You
actually.
can't go to
work.
Judaism because you're not a Jew.
Yeah, they're pretty hard about that rule.
Although,
you can't
what's
just
his
join.
name? Lucius?
Huh?
Lucius Black? What's his name? The guy who, the head of Universal Music Group?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about? No?
I know what like. I feel like I do, but I can't tell you the name.
Universal Music.
Did he join like Judaism late in life?
No.
Okay.
Lucian Grange. That's his name. Lucian
Okay.
Grange.
What did he do?
He's notoriously a child fucker. And he's very close with Drake, who's also a child fucker. Fuck you, Drizzy! Yeah, let's try to let you go an episode without being rigged! Bitch! I would
is a
fucking
Drake
punch
hate.
Drizzy right in the face.
You can't call him Drizzy.
Yeah, he's a little drizzler. He's a little fucking
The
driddler.
Driddler.
Yeah, he is. He fucking driddles.
I liked all the jokes because someone shot up Drake's house. You see
Yeah,
that?
yeah, a
And
couple
everyone's like,
times,
"Oh, don't do that. There's kids in there."
Dude, I saw that. That was so good.
Yeah, it fucking killed me.
Yeah.
Do you see Kendrick Lamar doing Not Like Us 6 times in a row?
Yeah, and all the
Basketball
fucking
players were
people,
up?
Tons of famous people were
Yeah.
there, man.
You see Dre?
Dre opened it.
Dre opened it, was just like, I see dead people, and ran off the stage.
I see dead people, yeah.
That was pretty tight.
Yeah, it is fucking sick, actually.
Kendrick Lamar murdered him. That's like the most one-sided a rap beef I've ever seen.
Dude,
It was
J. Cole stepped out. Who else stepped out? There was a bunch of people backing Drake.
21 Savage?
No, it wasn't backing Drake, no.
Because he caught a diss on the one song.
Okay, there was a few
Yeah,
people.
J. Cole started it, and then I think probably got a warning from Kendrick's people being like, you don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah,
and
shut
he
the
like
fuck
2
up.
days later was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Which
my
is
bad,
the
I'm out.
smartest thing he could have done.
Yeah, it is. Like, yeah, you know what? Actually, I value my relationship with you, and I don't want this.
Like, I think I'm like biting off a little more than I can chew.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
especially
leave this one be.
like J. Cole, you're a producer, buddy. You're
Yeah.
a good rapper, but you're a producer.
You had like one album that was okay.
No, he has like 3 albums that are good. Cold World, Forest Hills Drive.
is the only one that counts.
No, Forest Hills Drive, Cold World, and Born Sinner are
I
all really good
respectfully
albums.
disagree.
Born Sinner is a great album.
I think Forest Hills Drive is the best one, and it's like
Bro.
okay with no role models being a very high point.
Have you listened to Born Sinner?
I believe so
Go
because
back
I
and
wanted to be
go
a J.
back and
Cole
listen
fan.
to it.
He's okay.
It's good. Anyway,
Anyways,
yeah,
Kendrick Lamar single-handedly like dismantled.
I
Drake
I
in this
love
beef.
it. I love it because
and I've always been a Kendrick fan.
I've always had this thing that I'm like, Drake is not a rap artist.
No, he's a pop artist.
He's a pop artist. So the
Which
fact
is
that he
fine.
pretends to be not only a rapper but pretends to be black. And I love they got called out by Kendrick for saying the N-word.
Yeah.
How many years have I been saying, I don't think he can say the N-word.
If I can't say it, Drake can't say it.
Drake can't. I've been saying that forever. I've been like, if I can't say it, Drake can't say it. Like, that's the rules. So, like, Kendrick called him out, and I was like, fuck yeah. Guess we all got to stop saying the N-word.
Yeah, sorry, me and Drake can't say that.
Because it was like, man, you're not black.
The thing is, too, there's nothing wrong with being a pop star.
There's nothing wrong with it, but stay in your fucking
Stop
lane.
pretending to be hard.
Yeah, don't.
Hotline Bling, stop pretending to be hard.
Man, didn't Pusha T put out that song?
Yeah, Life of Adonis or whatever.
Switch lanes.
Yes.
Changing lanes.
Yes.
Yeah. Stay in your fucking lane.
Yeah, and he got his shit pushed in by Pusha T. Why do you think you can step to Kendrick Lamar? That doesn't make any sense. It's fucking Pusha T.
He's a bitch boy.
He's a bitch boy.
All right.
I can't imagine hanging out with the OVO guys. That's got to be a fucking nightmare.
I can't imagine it. There'd be so many kids around and feel like a daycare.
Yeah, you probably have to like walk with your hand on the top of your drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Be like, please, no.
No. If I'm gonna take drugs,
Or just walk around and be like, 28.
ID out.
Yeah. Over 18. Don't fuck me.
You don't want this. All right. Take everything you heard tonight with a dose of reasonable doubt. Stay reasonable.
Keep doubting.
We love you so much. Good night.
Up
Oh,
top.
high five.
That's the way to fucking end it.
Reasonable Doubt Podcast. If you guys like funny, hilarious, goofy, goober, silly boys podcast. sell